It's not back to school week, and here is what my 13-year-old is using for home education this year in what would be year 9. Hello, my name is Emma and I'm a home educating mum of 3, a gentle parenting podcast host, and a content creator talking all about home education. This not back to school week. This is the 3rd time I've done this, and it's the first time I've done it in 4 years, and I am super excited to share these videos with you. I took a couple of days break, and it's not going to be a week in one go. I meant to pre-record everything and it just didn't work out that way. And then there's been some illness, but everything's fine now. We're all good. My oldest, Charles, is 13. He'll be 14 early next year, and he would be heading into year 9 now if he was at school. So I thought I would share the resources and curriculum that we've chosen for him this year, because every child's journey looks a little bit different, and I wanted to share specifically what he's going to be doing. I will also do 2 more videos where I talk about what Betty and Albert will be doing, and they would be year 7 and year 4. Yes, year 7 and year 4. So without further ado, let's get into the video and talk about what Charles is up to from September. So first of all, he is beginning his preparations for functional skills. So instead of taking English and Maths GCSEs, he's going to be taking English and Maths functional skills. These are GCSE equivalents. They are viewed by employers and colleges as being GCSEs, but they're just built a little bit different. Why are you barking? My dog is having a complaint. Hi, shush. So there are 3 levels of functional skills. He is going to be starting with entry level 3. He did do a assessment recently that said he was ready for level 1 in maths and level 2 in functional skills, but I'm not sure he's kind of emotionally ready to dive straight in. So we're just going to be starting with the entry level 3. We're going to do that this year. Then he'll do entry level 1 next year and entry level 2 the year after. So we're not in a hurry, and he does need to be in education until, like, some sort of education until he's 18. So we've got time, we don't have to rush, but we would like to, English and Maths out of the way, so he's got those qualifications and they're done. I think he's going to take the level 1 and the level 2 exams, but he's not going to take an entry level 3 exam. But we will do like a past paper probably this time next year to like kind of see how he's doing. So he's starting with that. We are using the CGP entry-level study book. I will stick a picture of them just over here. That's why I'm over to this side today, because I'm going to put some pictures up here for you. So this is what we're going to be using. We're going to be using these for English and Maths. The links are in the description to everything I'm using if you would like to use them. I'm just going to grab my not Stanley. This is not a Stanley. We call it a Reginald, because it's an Amazon knockoff. Yeah, so that's his English and Maths that we're going to be using this year. Next is science, where he is going to be using the Science with Graham videos. They're a really, really good price, and so he's going to be doing that. It covers year 7, 8, and 9, and we're just going to kind of see, we're going to try a bit of year 7, try a bit of year 8, try a bit of year 9, and see like where he is, which one he feels most comfortable in. He's going to be, it's got these videos that are not very long, and then it also comes with resources for like worksheets and stuff. So we're going to be doing that for his science. I think he's ready for something a little bit more academic and something that is just really challenging him a little bit, and he does really enjoy science. So again, any links to anything I'm saying is in the description, so you can go and check them out. So that's English, Maths, and Science. What else have we got? So history. Sorry, I'm just grabbing my piece of paper that's got my list on. So history, we are, as a group, we're doing it as the 3 of us. we are doing Chatty Zebra curriculum workbooks. So we have found several history things that we want to talk about, that we want to do, that we want to learn about, and I found that Chatty Zebra covered everything that I wanted to talk to the kids about this year. So they I haven't decided which ones we're going to use yet, like which ones we're going to do this year and which ones we're going to do next year or anything like that. But I've included a link in the description for Chatty Zebra. They're really, really great. I really, really enjoyed them. We've also just bought K-pop. I've just bought the same style of workbook, but K-pop Demon Hunters, because my kids are obsessed. So we're really excited to use that as well. But that will be less of an education thing, but it is really educational, like the activities in there. So obviously not history, but I just really, really like Chatty Zebra. So that would be, that is on my list. So from a history point of view, we're using that, and everyone's going to be doing the same thing. So for art, I kind of let him lead here because I want him to be happy with what he's doing. But we wouldn't be, I would still say adventure all the way, but we've moved on from that, haven't we? It wouldn't be a video where I am in it, where I'm not yawning. So yay, here we are. There's the first yawn of the day. I am filming this at 8:30 at night. That's why, because I'm tired. And I've been out with my rainbows all day. I'm a very tired person. So art, I am going to be doing a art history thing with all three of them. I'm probably going to be doing it on different days, just because of how our schedule is working. I'll talk a little bit more about Charles's schedule this year in a bit. But yeah, so he's going to be doing this art history thing. We have done the prehistoric bit so many times, and we've just always then put it down and we've not picked it back up again. But there's some really cool stuff further on in it, and I really want us to get through it. So we are going to be doing that. I can't remember the name of it. I tried before I started filming to find it. I do have it. It's on my laptop somewhere. But again, the art history thing I will put in the link. I'll put the link in the description so you can go and check it out. So what have I said? So we've done English and math, science, history, art. He is geography. We are struggling with geography, trying to find something for geography right now. Geography is one of those ones, like history, that I want us to do. Here goes another yawn. That I want us to do as a group subject. I'm trying to find something that works. At the moment, what we are considering is going through, we have like a geography encyclopedia, and just going through that, each of them picking a topic, and then us cycling through that way. So week 1 is picked by Charles, week 2 is picked by Albert, Bessie, and week 3 is picked by Albert. And so they can just pick through them. And then, I kind of deliver something about that. I'll probably use Twinkle, I'll probably use CGP Plus, and then just kind of go from there. I think it might evolve as we go. But I'm willing to try something else. We've tried Odyssey before. Didn't really like it. I don't know if it's changed. Like they've said before, when I had a subscription before, they were like, oh, we have this feature and this feature. And then you went on the website and they didn't have those features, or you couldn't download them, or you couldn't do whatever. And I'm not willing to try it again. I did think about the CGP books, but again, like I don't want to do too much workbooky stuff. He's already got some worksheets with Science with Graham. Obviously these CGP books are workbooks, and the Chatty Zebra again is kind of workbook based, so I just didn't want to do any more. So I think with the geography, we're just going to use the DK encyclopedia that we have. Again, Amazon link to what we've got down in the description. And then, yeah, we're just going to go from there and see how we go. I don't think the geography is like a necessity. But so I'm just wanting to have them understand the world around them and how people interact with it enough so they kind of just get it, but we're not going to go super in depth unless they want to. So I'm writing down because I always forget. What I've said I will put in the description. So now I write it down. Everything I say, I'm like, oh yeah, put that down. So that is English, math, science, history, art, geography. Okay, so PHSE. PHSE, I'm going to be using a mix of CGP Plus and Twinkle to talk about things with him like puberty, sex education. What else are we talking about? We're also going to be talking about things like relationships. We're going to be talking about money. We're going to be talking about, like, just kind of encompassing like life skills and that sort of thing. If you caught me doing a little smile there, we have lights out in our hallway. They are specifically to tell the children and Phil if I'm filming or not, because I get interrupted a lot, which is why I've really struggled being consistent with YouTube. It's really hard to do a video like this where I'm not being interrupted. So we got these lights, and I've got a remote control in here. I always forget to turn the lights on when I'm like suddenly like, okay, I'll just film quickly. I forget to turn the lights on, and I just heard one of my children come upstairs, and they came to the door. They heard me filming, and they've just gone, and you can press the lights instead of using the remote, and they've just pressed them. Red means mama's filming, don't come in. Orange means I'm working, but you can like disturb me if you really need to, and green means I'm working, but you can come in. So I've just heard whoever it was came upstairs, it was either Bessie or Albert, but I'm not sure, come up and press the top light, run back downstairs, press the bottom light, so everyone knows that I'm filming. Oh, the system works and I have good kids. Right. So geography. So the other things that he has got going on for him this September are, he has got computer STEM club, which is like computer science taught by amazing teacher Diana Edwin. I've included a link to her website in the link in the thing, and I'm just gonna write that down, Diana, because she does an online computer science GCSE. So if you are watching this and you've got an older kid, probably she teaches children from like 11, so senior school age, so like 11 and up, but I don't know what age that she does online stuff with, so you would have to check with her, but I'm guessing kind of 13 plus. She has a pre-GCSE course, and then she has a GCSE course that's online. She's an amazing teacher. She's so sweet, so encouraging, so kind. She's a home ed mum herself. She's home ed both of her children. One is now going off to university. He's been home educated. He's going off to university. And yeah, she's just an amazing person. She's just the sweetest woman. And yeah, Charles adores her. I think she's the best. I can't wait for Albert to go. He really wants to go and do STEM club as soon as he's big enough. So she will have both of my boys, I'm sure. But yeah, she's just the best. And if you're looking for that kind of class, I would definitely recommend it. So check out her. She's very reasonably priced as well, like ridiculously reasonably priced. So she has a pre-recorded one as well, and like live ones. So do go and check her out. Her link's in the description. Yeah, she's lovely. And I will say, none of these are, I'm gonna have to plug in my phone before it dies. None of these are, oh, there we go, I'm back. None of these are like paid promotions or anything like that. I'm not getting anything from telling you what we're doing or anything like that. So there you go. So STEM club on Monday, that's what he's doing. We're doing it on a Monday. Then what else is he doing? So Wayfinders, he's going to be doing that on a Wednesday, and this is a thing that I have made up with my good friend Emma Jane. Hi Emma Jane, if you're watching. So Emma Jane and I know each other because we home ed. We live in the same area, and we both home ed. We both have 3 kids. We both home ed our kids. Emma Jane was one of my kids' forest school teachers as well. I'm just getting my Reginald. So multiple crossovers. Emma Jane did this really, really cool club called Discovery Club, and it was amazing. It was like all of these, it was like a unit study that everyone did together, and you could kind of float around the room to different stations and do different things. It was amazing. My kids did so many fun crafts and they learned so many cool things. But Charles got more out of it than the others because he's really into that sort of thing. Bessie and Albert just wanted to do the hands-on craft stuff, and they weren't doing most of it. And it started to clash with our schedule. Emma Jane then changed it, so she was doing it out of her house. I then couldn't, we couldn't make it. And for loads and loads of different reasons, Emma Jane has decided, like, this is not working for me doing it this way anymore. So I also did a club that was kind of similar in my house. It was meant to be in a hall, but it never ended up being big enough. The parents stayed. They were literally, the 2 kids were the kids of 2 of my friends. And they all stayed. They just came around and we just did it together. They paid us for the resources and that I was doing, and then that was it. And we called it Adventure Club because, of course, it was adventure all the way. So Adventure Club, it makes sense. And we did paw print badges. Again, I've included paw print in the thing here. And we did that for a good couple of weeks, maybe 2 months. Absolutely loved it. But then some stuff happened. I think we missed one because I was ill, or we ended up being busy or whatever. Yeah, and then it kind of just fizzled out from there. I think only one of them could make it from then, and I was kind of like, it's a lot of stuff for me to do when there's only 4 of them, and I'm not really like the amount that they pay, the 2 of them paid was enough to cover the resources for everybody, but then and like my donation was my time, but just one kid, it just wasn't, like, I couldn't afford to do it anymore. Right, eh? My lovely doggy, and Lils is in here too. Hi Lils. So yeah, we talked a little while ago, and I was saying, I really want to do this. I want to set up like a co-op where we could all do learning and stuff together. And Emma Jane was like, well, I need to change what I'm doing. And I said, well, I really want to do what I did before with this adventure club. I want to do the paw print badges. It would kind of be a bit like scouting and guiding, but not like scouting and guiding. And Wayfinders was born. Like, it just ended up being this, it blew up from what it originally started as being. Oi! She's nicking my dinner, the rest of my dinner on the plate. You little monkey, get away. Get away. Leave it. Yeah. It's got raisins and God knows, you can't eat that. You can't. It's not good for you. Look, you ask them. You can't eat raisins. I think it's probably got onion in it. You can't eat onion. Doesn't believe me. Tell Taylor in the comments that I'm not lying to her. She's like, ugh. Anyway. My very dramatic Labrador. Anyone else got a Labrador who's super dramatic? Is it just me? She's glaring at me now. Anyway. So yeah, Wayfinders was born. It is a scouting / guiding inspired learning group, badge earning learning group for home educated children. And it's in person. We're super excited about it. We start it in, oh my gosh, a week tomorrow. Super, super exciting. And yeah, like, it's super exciting. It's super exciting. But yeah, so we're going to have quite a few kids. I think we've got 14 kids, including my 3 kids, 2 of Emma Jane's kids, because one of hers is really little. So 8 to 14-year-olds. We're super excited. We are thinking about in the future maybe taking it online, trying to make it a national thing, like a national group for home educated kids. I don't know though. I don't know what's going to happen with that, but we're excited about it. It's exciting. So I do have, it does have a Facebook page. So yeah, it's exciting. I don't know. Like, I would love it to be picked up by other home educators, and they establish their own Wayfinder group under like the umbrella of ours, and have it similar to Girl Guiding and Scouting in that way. It would be really, really cool. Like sort of like a franchise, I guess, but not really. I don't know. It's something that we want to talk about. We're really excited about doing it. But yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing on Wednesdays. We're going to be starting with the Too Cool for School badge because we're all home educated. So funny. We're really excited about it. We're going to be tie-dyeing some stuff together, and yeah, it's going to be really fun. So that's on. Then Thursdays he has forest school. He's continuing that. He'll be continuing that for the foreseeable future. I don't see that changing from year to year. He's been there since he was 11, so this is his. Oh, there's a moth. I hate moths. Oh, good way. He started 2 years ago, so this is his 3rd year that he's going into. But yeah, he's excited to go back. It's gonna be really fun. And then Fridays he doesn't have anything, and that's it. So there we go. So that's what Charles has got coming up. He's super excited about he wants to do some projects himself on dinosaurs, so he's going to be doing that. Not entirely sure what he's thinking. Yeah, I'm just going to support him in doing that and facilitating him doing anything he wants to do about dinosaurs. And yeah, I think that's about it, really. That's it for Charles. Was there anything else? I think the only thing is like home economics that we're going to be doing, and that'll be like a weekend thing. We're going to be talking about things like how, like what children need. We're going to be talking about cooking. We're going to be talking about the chemicals involved in cleaning, and like looking at a room and being like, okay, how do I start? Like my room right now is quite messy. I want him to be able to walk into a room and go, okay, I know what needs to be done in here. He's getting really good at that now. He keeps his bedroom tidy, which is shock horror, isn't it? How many 13-year-olds keep their bedroom tidy? But he's also now encouraging, it's him and Albert share a bedroom, and they have literally one side of the room each. And he's now encouraging Albert to keep his bedroom tidy, and has been like, I went downstairs and I said, oh my gosh, like we have 3 bedrooms on the top floor, and then we have 1 bedroom on the middle floor, and then we've got the bottom floor. So I'd gone downstairs and I just poked my head in. I was like, whoa, this bedroom looks amazing. And Charles was like, yeah, I vacuumed it. What? It looks so good. It looks so good. I was like, yes. I think that's about it. I think the only other thing this year is I want to get him into doing a little bit more exercise. We've been talking about doing yoga together. We've been talking about swimming together, running together. All of my kids stop swimming lessons now. We just need to build up stamina and stuff. So I think I'm going to try and take, like alternate them, like take them swimming, just them and me, like one evening a week I'll go swimming and I'll take one of the kids with me, or one day a week I'll be like, hey, I'm taking this kid this time. But yeah, we'll see. Life's getting busy. We have something on every day of the week, so which I will explain when I do Bessie's video, when I do Albert's video. You'll see when you piece all of the information together, you're gonna be like, wow, there's a busy family. And this is why when people say how to home educate your children socialize, this is why I go, because I'm gonna be knackered. The videos that of me you'll see through September, you're gonna be like, wow, this poor woman looks like she's going to fall asleep. Yes, because I'm going to be tired. Anyway, so remember, while I'm doing not back to school week videos, if you purchase something, not buy one, not get one of my freebies, when you purchase something from my PayHip shop, you will join my school community over on School, spelt SKOOL. Now, if there may be a change in that we will move from school to Facebook, because it is it costs money, and I'm not sure, like we'll see we'll see whether I continue doing it, but we'll be like, and we'll just migrate over to Facebook and we'll just do things on there. But yeah, so check out that. Please check out my Wildflower Mornings. I'm really, really excited about that. I am, I'm looking forward to launching that. It might be slightly delayed now, I think, because there's not a huge amount of interest in it. So yeah, but we'll see. I've got lots of stuff coming up. Also check out my horse course. That would be very cool. All of the things are in the description. There's the usual links to different things in the description, and there's all the things I've mentioned in this course, in this video as well. So check those out, and I will see you tomorrow for Bessie's, which is year 7. Yikes. Year 7 with a Sen twist, because she's not there yet. Take care. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you very soon. Bye.